Did my dad, who you guys know as my grandfather, my dad who raised me, did he do a DNA test, and what are the results? He has done a DNA test. When I went back home to Canada to visit my mom while she was in the hospital and see my family, at the same time meet my biological father, I had my dad do a DNA test. He did it, he laughed, he enjoyed it, he's excited to know more about his own history as well. I am 99% sure that story that I told you all about my dad and his potential biological father is 100% accurate, based off of my DNA connections to people who would be deemed his half-siblings. There's no other explanation, nor are the chances of someone being deployed in that area. That it's just too many coincidences that it can't be that individual. However, he has done the DNA test. Even the half-brother we're in communication with has done the DNA test himself. He is curious, even though his test is not required because his sister has already done a DNA test. So if my dad does this test and matches with her as a half-sibling, well, then you know your answer. We're very excited for this, and I can't wait. I also want to take a second because I've been getting an incredible amount of support in my messages. People being like, hey, how can I tell this person in my family that I'm not their mom? Or whatever the situation might be. You guys are looking to me for advice, and I really do appreciate it, but I'm not a beacon of light. I'm still navigating this the exact same way you are. For me personally, I just like the truth. So if you want to spare somebody from finding out in other means, rather than being told from the person themselves, tell them. But make sure you explain why you made those decisions and why you didn't tell them or why you misled them. Because I think that's more important than the lie itself. Because everybody operates on their own biases, right? You make a decision that paves your life in the way that you want. And whether or not it was the right decision, you felt it was right in that moment. And I think that's an important thing to add, because my mom, who raised me, my grandmother, she feels awful for not telling me. And she feels bad thinking that I somehow am angry at her. I'm not. I can never be angry at someone for doing something they believed was right, even if it was the wrong or right decision. And I think everybody in the similar situation as me will understand that. And I hope that helps you with your questions of what your decision wants to be. Also, let me know what you guys want me to do on this page. More stories about me as a child or more stories in general. Let me know.